Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. I am Kristen Gear. I am the Area Director for the Northeast Valley for BNI Arizona, as well as the Director of Information. And I get to help support all of the amazing members around this valley with anything BNI Connect related, BNI University, and now BNI Online. And every week I provide you guys with a weekly education video with a quick tip for the week that counts as one chapter education unit for watching. So I wanted to remind you guys, so just to make sure that you know that this Facebook page is strictly for asking for potential referrals for someone else. So if you're looking for a roofer, if you're looking for a particular connection, you can ask those on this page. The only thing that we do ask is that you do not promote your business on this BNI Arizona Facebook page, but you can definitely do so on your own chapters pages, as well as, of course, your own social media, and have your chapters share that information so that way they can spread it out to all of their contacts. So today's education, and I wanted to remind you guys, member extravaganza is still going on until the 15th, so make sure to get those applications in. I've seen so many visitors being registered for recent meetings. BNI Platinum, I attended their open business day this week. It was super successful, so I hope you guys are doing the same thing with still having open business days during BNI Zoom, so during BNI Online. So I hope you guys are still continuing to do what we do, because we're still doing BNI, we're just doing it a little bit differently. So keep up the great work, guys. Today's education is all about the power of one report. So I know I've done education on this in the past, but looking at the recent report, I'm thinking some of you may have forgot what the power of one was all about. So I wanted to do some quick recognition before we go into the education portion of this, because we have some amazing members that have 100 points on the power of one, many of which have been in that 100-point range for multiple months, which is just incredible. So I wanted to read off of these names for extra recognition, and then I wanted to go into some details regarding the power of one. So here we go. We'll get started with some recognition. So first off, we have Beth Reiswick in BNI Accelerators with 100 points, Evie Brown in Ahwatukee Masters of Business. We have James Goodman in Ahwatukee Prosperity Partners. We have Dr. Greg in Business Advantage, as well as Leanne Losey in Business Advantage, George Redheffer in BNI Connectors, Dr. Rick Shakowitz in BNI Coyote. We also have two members from BNI Evolution, April Shaw and Clint Gum, both with 100 points. Tyler Callow in Networking Ninjas. Then we have Mr. Brian Weaver in BNI Platinum. Two members from BNI Titans, Danielle Jacques, as well as Ms. Julie Jones. And then we have Amanda Mays in Arrowhead Traditions. Inspiration Network, we have Miss Paula Cotton. And then, you guys, this is crazy. We have 4 members with 100 points in BNI North Phoenix Business Leaders. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they're doing something awesome. So we have Kelly Calkins, Kelly Weston, Robin Victor, and Sherry Gilbert, all with 100 points in that same chapter. You guys are rocking it. And then finishing off with Mr. Danny and BNI Paragon. So thank you guys for staying awesome, doing what you're doing. We have so many members that are like 5 points away from hitting that 100 point mark. So keep up the great work, guys. When you look at the power of one, it's all about setting goals for yourself. So what do you want to get out of BNI? Because what you put in is what you get out. So we want to make sure that we're paying attention to the different numbers. I've heard from many people in different chapters that they're just forgetting to record things. And when I was looking at the different columns, So the colors are green, yellow, red, and gray. The goal should be to be in the yellow and the green. When you're in the red or the gray, you may not be making the most out of BNI, because the more you put in, the more you get out. One thing that I noticed, you guys, was some of the members in the red and gray, they're not recording their CEU numbers. How easy is it to watch this amazing video right now and record one chapter education unit for watching? So let's make sure we're sharing these videos and get out the word for some easy education. A lot of times it's just communication and members just don't know what's out there, especially if they don't have Facebook. So you can share the link to this video via email so that way members can watch it. I also upload these to my LinkedIn page. So if you get members saying, well, I don't have Facebook, I do have a LinkedIn page that I do share these videos on, as well as you can share the link via email. So you can have your education coordinator share the link so that way everyone involved gets this information for the easy chapter education unit. And then the other half of that is just making sure we record it. So that's been the biggest thing. What I do is I time block every single week a little chunk of time so that way I can record my activity for the entire week. I usually do that the night before my chapter meeting. So I'm a member of the BNI Hall of Fame chapter. We meet Thursday mornings at 7 a.m. So I set my time block for Wednesday night so that way I can make sure all of my numbers are in prior to my weekly meeting, especially if it's going to be the last meeting of the month. So if you guys did not know, the PALMS report, it is not based on the day of the month. It gets super confusing. It's all based on your weekly meeting. So let's say, for example, let's say that this week was the last week of the month. So if a chapter met on Tuesday, that would be their end of the month. So my chapter's on Thursday, it would be our chapter's end of the month. So it's not based on days when it's the end of the month. It's all based on your meeting. And so when your meeting is the last meeting of the month, you want to make sure to get everything recorded before your meeting ends. It's not based on when the vice president submits the PALMS report. It's all based on your particular meeting time. So that's also been a little bit confusing because when you pull up the PALMS report, you can select a date range, but that date range is going to include the data for whatever meetings are within that date range, not necessarily when a member submitted data within the day. So if it's the 30th of the month, but their last meeting happened 2 days ago, it's going to count for that following month. So if you have any questions about that further, let me know. But let's get back to this power of one thing. So to get full points, there's 5 areas that we need to focus on. First one is attendance. And right now, attendance is easier than ever because all we have to do is log in to a Zoom meeting, whether it be from home, from work, from our car, wherever we have technology to chime in. That's the number one thing. And it all starts with that visibility in BNI, right? The second piece is going to be referrals. So referrals being passed. If on average you pass 1 referral per week, so 4 per month, you would get the full points for the referral section. Super easy. So if you program out at least passing 1 referral per week, you'll make it in the green in that area. Now for visitors, it's 1 visitor per month will get you the full points in that visitor section. And right now, just like attendance is easier than ever, having a visitor chime into a meeting and just come and check out to see what BNI is all about is easier than ever because they can come into the meeting wherever they're comfortable because we are not meeting in person currently. So the next piece is one-to-ones. So to get the full points in the Power 1 for one-to-ones, all you need on average is 1 one-to-one per week. So if you schedule 2 one-to-ones, per week, and then maybe one kind of falls through the cracks or you're not able to meet with them, then at least you will have that one accomplished to meet that minimum goal for the week. The next piece is chapter education units. All right, guys, all you need on average to get in the green is one chapter education unit per week. Super easy, whether it be podcasts or going in BNI University and checking out one of the amazing trainings. We are offering Zoom Member Success Program trainings. There's 3 more dates on the calendar. So if you're interested in coming and checking it out, our last Zoom MSP was incredible. We had over 50 members from around town attend, and it couldn't have gone any better. So because it was so successful, we've added more dates, 3 more dates, one every single month on the calendar, and that is for new members, but also existing members. If you want to freshen up your BNI activity and want to learn something new about how to do BNI, come to the Member Success Program training. I can't tell you how many times I've attended Member Success Program training, and I've always come out with something new because of the feedback and the activities that we have within the members of the training. So come check it out. Come join me this month for Member Success Program training. So with all of those 5 different areas, so attendance, referrals, one-to-ones, visitors, and chapter education units, all 5, 20 points each. If you get all 5, you get 100 points, right? To be in the green, all you need is 70 out of those 100 points. So let's say, for example, you get everything, but maybe you miss a visitor for the month. That's okay. You still got 80 points out of the 100, so you're still in the green. So if you strive for the green, but maybe you get in the yellow, that's still amazing, guys. Even the red is still great, but we want to strive to do just a little bit more. So I'm challenging you guys, check out to see where you fall in the power of 1 and what can you do just 1 point better. That's it. Just one little thing better. And if each month you just focus on that one little thing, this report is an average of 6 months total. So if we continuously work on just one little bit, if you look 6 months from now, you'll see how much that has impacted your experience in BNI, because the more you put in, the more you will get out. I promise you, if you work the system, it will explode your business. And it all starts with just those 5 little areas. And all of those 5 areas are the things that you can control yourself. So that's why it's called the power of 1, because it's what that one thank you for closed business is not included in the power of 1, because we're not the ones responsible for recording that thank you for closed business. It's all pushed onto the responsibility of the person that we sent that referral to. So as a reminder for that, make sure that if you're receiving all of those amazing referrals, the one thing that you could do to thank that person for sending you that referral is submitting that thank you for closed business, because that's going to reflect on their PALMS report on how much business that they have passed to other BNI members. So once again, guys, strive for a little bit more this month, just a little bit more. Let's strive to set time blocks. Let's put in our numbers. Make sure we're recording it the night before your meeting. That way you can be prepared for every single week for your meeting, and especially when it comes to that meeting at the very end of the month. So I'm going to be looking forward to next month's Power of 1 and recognizing more names on that 100 list. So keep up the great work, guys. You're all amazing. Thank you for chiming in for the Wisdom Wednesday this week. And if you have any questions, need any help with how to maximize your membership in BNI, contact me. I'm happy to help. Contact your directors, contact your leadership teams. I'm always open to have one-to-ones with members. You just let me know, you reach out, I'm here to help you. So thank you guys so much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again next week. And remember to record one chapter education unit for watching. Thanks so much. Have a great day.